Hello, in fact, I'm happy for the opportunity, as I said earlier. In fact, we did learn from the previous videos being kept on this very platform. In fact, this time around we are back and fully back to continue and continue. So I will entreat you to kindly subscribe and click on the notification bell so anytime a new video comes, you will be notified. And before we actually continue from where we stopped last year, I will kindly wish to go over once again so that those that have not got access to those videos will kindly follow us and also have what we have benefited. Yes, we do look at life, which we said life was the period in which man exists. In fact, it is the duration between when you were born to when you leave this earth. And every man on earth has got a limited grace period to live. Hence, in this period, there are a lot of things, in fact, we need to consider, we need to study, we need to learn, and we need to focus. And having to understand life is the period of man existing on earth, there are certain principles, there are certain guidelines, there are certain rules, in fact, that govern us as we live in this very short period. And I also did mention of pillars in life. In fact, pillars are things that holds you to, in fact, the maximum. It holds you to be able to live up to expectation. And we did mention, in fact, there are several of them, but we want to focus on one for now, which we said relationship was a great pillar and it is a great pillar of life. And what is relationship? I would want us to have the overview of it, and with time we now dig a bit into it and have a greater understanding of it. Yes, we can all say we know what relationship is. When you hear of relationship, what might come to your mind is just male-female relationship. Yes, you are right, but yes, that is just an aspect of it. So I will want us to look at the whole studies that we are going to do in parts. And in part 1 we will be looking at relationship, the types of relationship, and then characteristics of relationship. Then in part 2 and the subsequent parts we shall dig deep into the whole topic. Good. In this life, as we said, it's the period in which man exists. There are a lot of wishes, there are a lot of desires, there are a lot of things, in fact, men wish to have. And the optimum of the greatest of all this is satisfaction in life. That is the inner peace. And for man to have the inner peace or this satisfaction, in fact, relationship comes great, or it's a great thing that can let you get this. For we going into our main topic today, that is the part 1. Let's see what relationship is. Relationship is the interconnectedness between creatures. It is the bond between two other things. It can be a living thing and a non-living thing, or either between a living things. Having to establish relationship being the interconnectedness between creatures, let's look at the types of relationships. In fact, for the case of this our studies and our purpose, I want us to look at it in this view. So I have classified the types of relationship into 2. We have a fixed relationship and a social relationship. A fixed relationship, I also term it as the natural relationship. This relationship is the relationship between human beings and other creatures of God. That is the relationship between man and trees. Is a fixed relationship. The relationship between man and water is a fixed relationship. The relationship between men and animals is a fixed relationship. Then the second relationship is a social relationship. In the social relationship, this is the relationship between an individual, or it is the relationship between human beings. The interconnectedness, the interdependence between human beings is what we term as social relationship. Now, and under social relationship, we can get several sharp relationships under social relationship, which we shall be looking into. Okay, haven't we established what the relationship is, the types of relationships? Let's look at the characteristics of every relationship. There are several relationship characteristics, but for the purpose of this our study and where we want to get to, I want us to limit it to only five. Only five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Okay, good. Let's go. The first characteristic of a relationship is diminishable. That is to say, every relationship, more specifically the social relationship, is diminishable. The quality of the relationship can diminish. The beauty of the relationship can fade. The level of the relationship between social beings can change, and that's relationship for you. Okay, then relationship is divine. That is the second characteristic. When I say relationship is divine, means relationship is a God planned entity. A situation where it's not God planned can't be termed as relationship. But if we consider relationship being such, then we say it is divine. Then we also have regenerative. Relationship has the property to be able to regenerate. It has the property to be able to increase its quality. It has the property to be able to add value to itself. That's relationship for you. The social relationship between people can spoil and it can be mended again. So a situation where the linkage or the interconnectedness between one and other can't be increased, can't be prepared or repaired, that is not relationship. But the ability to be able to do this makes it a good relationship or a relationship. Then we also have relationship is dynamic. That means it is flexible, it has the room to be able to maneuver, it can be changed, it can be, in fact, relationship shouldn't be static. Okay, especially the social relationship. Now, haven't we looked at relationship, types of relationship, characteristics of relationship? I will encourage you to subscribe to the channel. Kindly click on the notification bell. Our next video is going to go into details into social relationship, where we shall be looking at the sub relationship and the social relationship, which romantic relationship falls under. Okay, so kindly subscribe, share. I love you. Thank you and see you there. Bye bye.